Hi everyone. The rapid growth of today's global business can be a challenge for businesses. Human resource department plays key role in managing companies' most valuable resource, employees, as well as provide stability that helps the business run well. Highly efficient HR department can create positive difference in the workplace as they actively take part in establishing company's culture and maintaining employee engagement that will affect directly to the productivity and business bottom line. However, managing a workplace consisting of people with various backgrounds and personalities is not easy. Oftentimes, HR departments has to deal with numerous issues that can hamper employees' performance in the workplace, lower productivity level, and cut back business efficiency in general. In order to prevent this negative effect, understanding HR issues is important for HR professionals. Workforce recruitment companies always battle diversity issues every day. While some believe that diversity in the workplace is as simple as meeting the required quotas for employee race and genders, it's much more than that. Diversity in the work environment promotes acceptance, respect, and teamwork despite differences in race, age, gender, native language, political beliefs, religion, sexual orientation, or communication styles among employees. There are many benefits to having a more diverse workplace. Process and product innovation result from having employees from a wide variety of demographics and backgrounds. When different minds come together to achieve a common goal, the result can be monumental. In fact, it has been reported that companies that practice diversity and inclusion in the workplace outperform other non-diverse companies by 15%. However, as the workplace becomes more diverse, more issues arise accordingly. HR personnel and recruitment professionals needs to be aware of the various challenges associated with diversity so that it can be prevented and addressed. For this reason, are list of the biggest diversity issues in the workplace. A fundamental value that contributes to a successfully diversified workplace is respect among workers and employees. When there is a lack of acceptance of the diverse culture and beliefs among employees, conflicts may arise. Sometimes this conflict turns to animosity and may even effectuate situations of violence. When employees accept the differences between each other, it results in a sharing of ideas and effective collaboration. Acceptance fosters mutual respect and prevents conflicts from arising. Diversity training will help employees to understand, accept, and respect each other's differences. Diversity in cultural, spiritual, and political beliefs can sometimes pose a challenge in a diverse workplace. Employees need to be reminded that they shouldn't impose their beliefs on others to prevent spats and disputes. They also need to make sure to keep their ethnic and personal beliefs independent of their work, responsibilities, and duties. According to a New York Times report, there are only 5 African American CEOs out of Fortune 500 companies. Furthermore, a University of Wisconsin study revealed that people with African American sounding names are 14% less likely to get a callback. Sadly, issues from ethnic and cultural differences are still present in the workplace. There are still some individuals who hold prejudice against people who have different ethnic, cultural, and religious backgrounds as their own. This prejudice and discrimination should never be tolerated in the workplace or anywhere else. Internal company policies with clear and objective regulations should be put in place to prevent employees from demonstrating prejudice. Cultural sensitivities training and diversity awareness programs in the workplace can help address this issue. According to a recent survey, 40% of people believe that both men and women will hire men over women. This is supported by another study that shows that men are 30% more likely to be promoted to a managerial position than women. Additionally, Men earn an approximately 24.1% higher base pay than women. In the past, women were paid less than men, but the Equal Pay Act has changed that. In recent years, there has been an influx of women in the workplace. Employers need to prevent gender discrimination and maintain equality regarding hiring, salary, opportunities, and promotions. Often, disabled employees have a difficult time navigating through the workplace because proper accommodations as simple as wheelchair ramps are not available. It may be possible to make adjustment to a building to accommodate people with disabilities. On the job, workloads may be rearranged so that duties that cannot be performed by an employee with a disability are handled by another worker. In addition, have procedure in place for people with physical or mental disabilities. Some companies have a quiet room so that when employees start to feel anxious, they can use that room to ease their anxiety. Be supportive to your disabled employees and avoid discriminatory or derogatory remarks. Ensuring a fair and comfortable work environment for employees with physical and mental disabilities helps successfully create a more diverse workforce. By 2025, millennials will make up 75% of the workforce, and they are changing the work culture. Employees from other generations may have difficulties adapting to changes in the workplace and the work culture that the younger generations are bringing about. In larger corporations, there are more diversified age groups, from teenagers to senior citizens. As a result, cliques and social circles may be formed, and some workers may be isolated from the team. There may also be times that workers from different generations may disagree with how things should be done. To maintain teamwork and collaboration, create an open communication culture within your organization to help bridge the gap between generations. Last but not least, language and communication barriers are ever present in companies with a diverse workforce. Often, US or UK companies hire people whose native tongues or first language is not English. So, employees and managers sometimes have difficulties in getting the message across. This can lead to miscommunication and productivity loss. Language training for non-native English speakers can often prevent this from happening. Hiring multilingual or bilingual employees can also help bridge the gap. Increasing diversity in the workplace will benefit your company in the long run. In fact, companies with a more diverse workforce perform 35% above national industry medians. As a conclusion, as a leader, you cannot overlook any intolerance. Ignoring the issue is not a wise move for the company, as employees affected by such discrimination might report to the police if the company fails to take necessary actions. When this happens, your company's image might be tarnished and it will be difficult to hire new people as no one wants to work in a place that allows discrimination. Therefore, you should not ignore when your employees come and complain that they experience discrimination at work. Make sure that you take the case seriously and investigate them, as employee safety should always be number one priority. Thank you.